Hello and welcome to Kona Hark. I'm proudly Canadian, and we're looking at the history of this nation. I did this before, and we're doing it again. 10,000 BC, Paleo-Indians moved to Yukon. 1000, Leif Erikson discovers America. 1050, Europeans arrive to Newfoundland. 1142, Haudenosaunee is formed. 1498, Joao Fernandez Labrador discovers Labrador. 1534, Jacques Cartier discovers Quebec. 1605, French colonists discover parts of Quebec. 1690, Battle of Quebec City happens. 1755, Seven-Year War happens. 1765, Britain annexed French Canada with a treaty. 1775, invasion of Quebec happens. 1782, Paris Peace Treaty with the U.S. 1805, the Toronto Purchase happens. 1813, Britain beat U.S. in the War of 1812. 1821, Pemmican War happens. 1840, Act of Union from the British. 1864, Canadian Confederation happens. 1867, Canada gains independence with the Constitutional Act. 1884, Northwest Rebellion happens. 1885, the Canadian Pacific Railway is built. 1896, the Yukon Gold Rush starts. 1905, new provinces are added to Canada. 1909, John McCurdy flies over Brass Door Lake. 1910, the Canadian Navy is created. 1940, Canada enters World War I. 1918, Prohibition of Canada happens. 1918, women finally get the vote. 1919, Canadian Labor Revolt starts. 1924, the Canadian Air Force is made. 1926, constitutional crisis happens. 1929, Great Depression happens in Canada. 1933, Stratford General Strike happens. 1939, Royal Tour of Canada happens with George VI. 1949, Canada enters World War II. 1945, Canada joins the United Nations. 1959, the St. Lawrence Seaway is built. 1960, the First Nations are getting to vote. 1965, Canada adopts maple leaf flag. 1973, oil crisis happens, damaging the economy. 1980, Terry Fox Run donating to cancer. 1982, Constitutional Act which gave Canada fully independence. 1990, Canada joins the Gulf War. 1994, NAFTA is made. 2001, Canada joins the War of Afghanistan. 2005, same-sex marriage is allowed. 2011, Hurricane Irene hits Canada. 2013, Canada stops producing pennies. 2016, Fort McMurray wildfire. 2020, COVID-19 hits Canada. 2022, Pope Francis visits Canada. 2022, Canada aids $1 billion to Ukraine. 2023, heat waves hit Canada. 2024, Canadian Prime Minister strike happens. 2025, US puts tariffs on Canada. Well, that's the end. Thank you for watching. Goodbye and peace.